All right, lads, bring it in. I just want to say, welcome to the new faces joining us. Today marks the first step in their journey to becoming a regular on this squad. Welcome. All right, enough of that. On with you. All right, mate. The rest is up to you.
And what a big moment this is for him.
Well, it certainly is. I'm sure he's going to be slightly anxious, but if he starts well...
Still believe in themselves.
Well, here it is again. It's a well-delivered ball into the box, and then he almost mishits this, to be honest. You just wonder if that deceived the keeper and caught him off guard. Either way, they all count the same.
Well, the main thing is he's got his senior debut under his belt. Interested to know what you made of his performance.
Well, he certainly hit the ground running, on the score sheet, and a good performance. The fans have taken to him straight away, even if they're not happy with the result.
This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty to do from here. He hits it so well, though. Lots of pace, lots of power, and the keeper just can't react in time. It's a great strike.
No wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Now they sense victory.
Well, let's take another look, and you have to say the defending is so poor. That's far too easy. The keeper had no chance there. Well, he wasn't going to waste this chance. 1v1 against the keeper, and he slots it away with great confidence. That's a good finish. Because they dominated every aspect of the game, it was a really good result for them here today.
The substitutes bench.
Well, as you can see, he gave the keeper no chance there. He looked so confident, didn't he? That's a cool finish. Well, let's see this again. He tries to run out with the ball. He has the ball taken off of him. He's made the wrong decision, and suddenly the ball's in the back of the net. Terrible defending. Well, here's the goal again, and it's a really nice ball to put him through. The vision to set up the chance is outstanding, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Happy with this result.
Yeah, it was a good result. They played well, and they're now up and running. That's just what they wanted.
We'll make the change now.
Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
Once and for all.
Well, here it is again, and the keeper's lost his concentration here. He's totally in the wrong position. He'll be disappointed with that.
A special moment for him.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. But there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
Attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, but I think the keeper has made a mistake here. While it's a decent finish, it shouldn't go in at that near post.
No let up here.
Well, just look at this again. He's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Double to the delight of his fans.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
And at this stage of the proceedings, they haven't been at their best.
Well, I have to say, he's done really well here. He's in the right place and then a decent finish. That's a good goal. Never in doubt, was it? They controlled the game from start to finish, they created numerous chances and they dictated the tempo. A very comfortable win for them in the end.
Drama, and now they're in front.
Well, as you can see, it's an error from the goalkeeper. You just can't spill it into a dangerous area like that.
Will it turn out to be the two-punch knockout?
Well, as you can see, the weight of the through ball is key to this goal. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Excellence in finishing, there for all to see.
Well, here we can see it again, and it doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away. Well, here it is again, and I have to say, the defending is so poor. They make so many bad decisions there. No wonder the keeper's exposed.
attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal. Well, let's take another look. If you lose the ball in those areas, you're going to get punished, and that's exactly what happened there.
Is the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, I've been really impressed with them, Derek. They've shown a lot of good qualities in their first couple of games. I think they're going to have an excellent season, I really do.